What up, baby? Rixiot with a quick update on Babylon and what my future holds in store for me. I'm gonna make this quick because there is lots to do. First and foremost, we recently pranked a certain Native American and a bit fearful of his retaliation. It wasn't a harsh prank, it was a bit overwhelming, but he said tenfold, and that's, that's a lot. So, in preparation for that, I've built up my towers and done a little bit of aesthetic work. Maybe it'll be so pretty that he just won't even do anything. He has to find me first, but I'm sure someone will squeal. So we've got this terrace completely done now. Well, furnishings aside, but it's looking pretty nice. Well, this terrace isn't done, but still, lot a lot of work poured into this one here. I know what the centerpiece is gonna be. A big ass tower. I believe I will switch all this material out for sandstone and put a big spiraling slab ramp all the way up to the top. And instead of having it be a tower with rooms, I'm just gonna have one gaping hole running through the center of the tower all the way down to bedrock. And I'll kick people into it. Yeah, finish this thing off. Pretty nice. That's about it. I mean, mostly just outside work, which is good. Tying the theme in a bit more, added a lot more green, so just everything's getting tied in now. So, for the near future, recently had Monsieur Apple create two more worlds on the PGM map dev server, one of which will be allocated to Tooth, the sequel to Nail, so that will be fun. Whereas Nail I worked on solo back in the day, I'll be bringing Sugoi on for this project. And for my other one, I think I'm gonna... well, I've got a pool of ideas. You know what? That's a good idea. Um, I'll just present them all to you now. And in the comments, if you'd like to kind of vote on what sounds more appealing to you, feel free to do so. So the first of these ideas would be Port Royal, which is going to, as you imagine, have a harbor and ships. And I don't think I'll ever build an asymmetrical map for PGM. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it definitely requires more time than I'm willing to invest. Too much commitment. But that's not the point. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about building ships, though. I don't think I can do it. Uh, Second of which would be in the same vein as this design. Just a really complex, really Babylon themed map. As opposed to a, well, I guess this build gives you a good idea of what it would look like, but something like that. Really tight quarters, but a lot of height, a lot of ups and downs. I almost want to say think Viridun, but if you know the map, think Viridun, but not as open. Another idea I had was for a jungle map, Congo. All right, so think two planes, you know, above a jungle. Players from each team start in, the planes and load up there and drop down. Think almost Ewok villages from Star Wars. Not vanilla Minecraft thick, just unreasonably thick jungle, but definitely, definitely, thick enough to hinder, archers and not prevent them, but stop them from dominating the battlefield. Most of the trees would kind of have to be custom though, which isn't a problem, but it would be time consuming as you'd imagine. But that's part of map making. I don't think it'd be any problem. I'm undecided between Tooth and a bunch of loose ideas for a PGM map floating around. I really haven't made up my mind yet. But that said, I've only told my ideas to a few people. If you have any thoughts, please let me know, and it would be appreciated. So what else is there? I think I'm gonna booby trap my own place. Keep Unhost on his toes if he does come to retaliate. I think it's a good idea. I think. Maybe it'll kill me in the process. But he's gonna be at Minecon, and I've got time. But I am a bit nervous. There have been talks of Sugoi32 and myself playing Block Fortress's adventure map, Razul, that's coming out. It's a pretty map. I've seen a little bit of it. But the problem with that being both 3-2 and I were asked to help make some of the map, which, as you can imagine, would raise some problems when playing it. So, torn between that. Then again, adventure and CTM have never really been my thing. Sugoi and I played Burning Seas or some... It was some lava, fire, and netherrack islands or something. Maybe they weren't netherrack islands, but there was definitely an ocean of lava. Sea of Flame. Sea of Flame, I think 2. Or maybe it wasn't Sea of Flame. I don't know. But we played that one, and it was cool, and then we could never find one that we could get into, so, from there we played, that was before RMCT2, so that was a long time ago. And I guess it would be nice if we found a good one and got back into it. Do some much needed brushing up on my PvE skills, that'd be cool. But then again, that's, 4 big projects to take on, so. It's really hard to decide. There's a lot to do. So yeah, let me know. I know I'm not the most active YouTuber, but I do try, and I always listen to what you guys have to say, so if you have any opinions, thoughts, or preferences, like I said, they would be appreciated, and I will listen. I may not agree or lean towards what you suggest, but at the very least I will know what you think. And that's nice. Feedback is cool. It's been a long day. But I did get a lot done. I'm feeling really great about this. Went out into the desert and tore down yet another pyramid, so got all the supplies I need. Got all the ideas I need. It's just work now. So, in what has hopefully been a short episode, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off now and get it rendered up and look ahead to the future. But the main reason I did this was just to kind of let you guys know that I would like more feedback. Not that you haven't given me enough already, but just more specific. What do you guys want to see? Be it more Let's Plays, more PvP, more map making. Give me some suggestions. Alright, back to Babylon. Peace, baby!